What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna show a quick disclaimer here, like I have to do for all the videos. Alright, so lately I have been, I don't know, like I guess maybe not in tune or in sync with the market, and I've been really wondering some days, usually London session, the liquidity that it makes is um, a good liquidity to reach or to look for New York session, right? So whatever London session made as far as liquidity goes, that would be a good first target of the day as far as 9:30. There has been some days, let's open this up here, where it did not take out London session liquidity. Instead, it continued in the direction of London session. So if London session was bullish at 9:30, it was also bullish. So I went through my charts and I looked at each day since, what was this, January 25th or 14th, 15th, yeah, January 14th. And I'll probably continue to back test this, but the red lines indicate the days that it continued at 9:30 opening bell. So London session was bullish, and then, excuse me, New York session was also bullish. And then the green lines indicate, as far as this is where 9:30 is, indicates where London session, let's see, where was it went against London's liquidity. So at 9:30, if it went against London's liquidity that it made at 9:30, so if it was bullish during London, then it was bearish during New York. And if it was bearish during London and bullish throughout New York session. So we're just kind of seeing the days that it didn't go against London, why it didn't do so. And it would actually, I was surprised. Let's see if we can get a duplicate here and go to. All right. So we're on a 1 hour chart. So what I recognized when price went in a discount. So for example, like this one went up during, let's see, January 14th. It went up to a level here, and then during that, let's see, there's a gap here. There's also a classic support and resistance here. So it rebalanced this price action here through that move down. And this is where at 9:30 we had it move against London's liquidity, which would be resting below that. So at 9:30 we had to push below. So this checked out as, a classic where you would aim for London's liquidity as your targets. Here's the deal. This one went, like, during this day, it went higher into, a short-term premium off of this range here, off of yesterday's range. So we can expect, since London session made a premium, which is usually what happens, and that's why when London session makes a premium, New York session will rebalance, and then you can usually buy at a discount during London, and then afternoon makes a discount, and then you can, maybe get a couple trades on the buy side, or going for buy side. And then if we look at, so that's kind of the structure of that right there. I'm just kind of walking it through in my mind, and hopefully as we continue looking at this until we got 4 minutes to opening bell. But so, and then if we look at this, so during yesterday's afternoon session for the new day, it made a discount. And according to the overall area, this is at a very good discount. So when it made a discount on the afternoon, or yeah, like the afternoon session, we can expect London and New York to be bullish. If our overall bias is to go to buy side, we can expect it's at a big huge discount. We can expect it to be bullish, and then the same thing for so this day it went so it started off bullish in London, and then it kept going bullish in New York here. Had a little bit of pullback, but it overall towards the afternoon it went bullish. So now we have taken out this liquidity and we went up to this gap here. Now we priced in a premium. So since we priced in a premium and during London of the next day, so we're in the next day, these mark your days. So now we are in a premium on and there's a fair value gap here, so we could see some rejection. So London session priced in a premium, so New York session should price in a discount. Okay, so New York session priced in that discount, went down to this gap here. So now technically, I mean, let's just measure this here. So yeah, it hit equilibrium, so technically you could say that it went barely to a discount. And then since afternoon session, like here, afternoon session was at a discount, so now we can expect another day where it's going to push through. So afternoon session traded at a discount, so London session London session should be bullish, as well as New York session. Okay, so New York session we trade higher and higher, ended the day at a premium, which would be here. Now we've taken out that sell side, or we've taken out that sell side, or I'm sorry, buy side here, and that fair value gap is still giving us some trouble. There's a little bit of a void there that price has rejected off perfectly. We trade back down, and we don't end the day. We do not end the day in a discount. We end it in a premium. So we can expect the next day here, can expect the next day to trade against London's liquidity that it makes, because London is trading now in a premium. So we price in that premium during London, and then New York we have a sell-off. So this was a green day. Let's see, actually that might have been a red day. So there you go, there's one example where I was wrong. But I think the concept, hopefully this is back testing and kind of just running through it as this is my journal. So let's analyze this here. Let's go to like a 15. Okay, so London, so we ended the day in a premium. London traded to a discount. This is kind of a wonky day, but London traded to a discount, went back up. What day is this? This is a Monday. It's Tuesday. Okay. London traded into a discount, or Asia did, and then London just kind of ranged, honestly, throughout London. And then, okay, so let's see, 2 o'clock. So yeah, New York did take out London's liquidity. We traded in a premium. Yesterday we traded into a premium, and then we saw New York sell off. It continued at 10:30. It reversed on us, but as far as the short-term liquidity, we're looking for that short-term. That's where it traded to. Took out some of London's liquidity, sell side. Okay, and then this day, it really didn't price in a premium or a discount. We're still trading inside this fair value gap. So today, I mean, you could say it's really at a, I mean, it's not at a premium as far as overall. We still have this sell side to reach. At least that's where it's going. So this would be a day that I would probably be confused because it really didn't take out, I guess it did take out liquidity, but it really didn't push any higher. So we really didn't price, we really didn't price on this day a new premium. It just kind of, it was a range day. So that day I would have been, the next day I would have probably been confused in all honesty as far as liquidity to look for. But since we didn't price, maybe we could say since we didn't price in a new premium, we can expect the next day to price us a new premium. So we'll just say that for now, and we'll have to go back test that conclusion. Since we priced in a new premium on this day, so we had London session move up, New York session moved up. That's why there's a red bar here. And then at 12 o'clock, we reversed it down. So we're at, not really at a discount, are we, through that? But if we price in a discount, we are lower as far as like ending off the day. We ended at a discount, or we ended it lower. So we can expect London to, or for Asia to continue that, London to continue, and then hopefully New York will run against London, which it did. So this traded into a discount area because it went against yesterday. So if you look at yesterday's range here, priced in a discount, and then we ran up. And then we didn't price a new premium here. All this price action in the next day never took out, never made a higher high. It was a fell swoop. We also priced in we ended the day without taking the high, and then we also priced in, you could say, a premium as far as this range goes. So the next day we can expect New York to take out London's liquidity. So Asia we went higher, London we went lower. It was kind of just in a range, and the range days are where we will take out. Usually when it ranges between London and Asia session like this, we will probably see a search for both sides. So we'll see a search for liquidity on the buy side and the sell side. So these are the days that you could see a search for both. I think my overall bias here, we do have some things going on the higher time frame. We have price taking out that liquidity, keeping this up here intact, and then it just finding rejection off of that price. So yeah, I would say that we can conclude that whatever yesterday ended, whether it was a premium or a discount, we can expect New York to take out liquidity from London. So if it traded in, let me just write this down for myself. Then we will back test this more. So if it traded into a premium, hey Benaya, Dada's doing some work. So if we're trading in a premium on the new day, So like up here, trading into a premium, we can expect New York to trade against. Trading premium on yesterday's close. So if we traded into a premium on yesterday's close, we can expect New York to trade against London session liquidity, making a new discount. And then if we traded into a discount on the day before close, we can expect London and New York to price a premium. All right, so we'll be back testing that more, and then I'll show you guys the results of that. But basically, the rules that I'm going to stick with as far as like searching for liquidity will be that. So if we trade into a premium on yesterday close, we can expect New York to trade against London session liquidity, making a discount. And if we trade into a discount on yesterday's close, we can expect London and New York to price a new premium. So that's kind of what we are going to go with today. So yesterday's close, we did trade into we traded higher on yesterday's close into this. So we can expect New York to take out this liquidity resting here, which I think it already did. Sorry guys, I was not there for opening bell. So we have all right. Had a huge range day yesterday, so we can expect a smaller range day today. We had All right, and then this was 931 value gap, and then we would have targeted London session here. So a nice little trade. Then we have yesterday's low, which would be here. And then we have yesterday's high, which would be there. So it is trading in yesterday's range. So we can do want to see. I think I'm going to start trading at 10 o'clock. See if we get a pull out, a reversal out of this. Yesterday's close in New York open, there was not a lot of, wasn't a big gap there either. You look at the 1 hour and see if we have anything down here. Don't have any gaps on the 1 hour. We do have an inverse fair value gap here. Let's get down to the 15. We'll see. I would like for it to see to run the sell side. Runs the sell side here. If we get some sort of market shift as far as order flow shift, then we'll buy it and then aim for this, because these equal highs look really nice as far as for liquidity goes. So we are trading into a discount, so we're below that equilibrium. Just there, so we can get rid of that. Let's do this. Have an inversion fair value gap on the 15-minute there. Should get a little price bounce. The reason why I don't feel comfortable taking a trade, I mean, I would have felt fine taking a trade up there to sell, but right now we're pricing in too much of a discount for me to trade, and I have been taking trades at those levels thinking it's gonna melt further like a dummy sometimes. And then I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna try to sell that. I like it to see to price in. Like I said, if it could run this liquidity down here, it'd be nice. If it's going to do that, I don't know. In all honesty. In all honesty. Sorry for yesterday I was streaming, but just make sure it's working. Yeah, it is. Looks like it is. Because yesterday's stream was all messed up. I don't even think it posted, so. Anyways. Little block there that's rejecting, offering some resistance. See if we can get a gap down here. Get a gap down here. Maybe have a shift in market. Try to see if we can see if it bounces off of one of these lower, and then see if we can get a buy. there's nothing for me to trade off of there, like a fair value gap or a anything. Do you think that, let's see, on the 15, yeah, we're trading in that inversion fair value gap here. Which has actually been supporting price for quite some time. All through here, here, here. So we had it come down for this sell side here and that right there. We dipped down into that, and then now we have made a fair value gap above that where that previous sell side was, which is a good sign. Two to one. Technically, that candle there was probably a pretty good trade. We might get some rejection off of this area that will drive us back down, but note to self, we will look at back test that too if New York takes out London. I think usually at 10 o'clock, 10:30, it will go against New York. We will double test that though too. See the probabilities of that. So now this price action is just rebalancing all this. This price action here is rebalancing that. You can see it more clearly on a 15. That candle, that one's rebalancing. mean, I guess you could trade off of that right there. As this green candle closed above, this is for the red one here. We now made an order block right there. This candle dipped down into it, and that would have been an okay trade to take.
I know you're super busy trading. Here's your coffee.
Sorry, I had myself on mute there for a little bit. All right, so we have closed above the 930 opening gap. So now what we'd be waiting for is for this to turn into inversion and get a push out, come back, push all the way to buy side here. Honestly, missed a trade here. That trade would have been pretty good. Got a little breakaway gap off of the... I've seen a lot of times where after it takes out a sell side up here, and then if it forms a gap like this, just after that sell side, like that, like after it takes it out, it forms a gap in the opposite direction. It's a pretty good sign of some bullishness. It's a huge run. Pretty good run. Went up for that buy side there. Now our next buy side level will be resting above there. Sucks we did have a buy limit order here. If it had gone down any further, we would have been happy. We would have been happy. We would have been happy. But that's okay. I think I've been enjoying trading a lot more. Just, you know, not, I think, so when I, last month before, let's see, November, I think I stopped during the month of December, just because life was busy. And I really didn't focus on the goal of making money. I had a fun time trading, and it did improve my clarity and patience. All right, 10:05. We have missed our move, so I think I will be done for the day. There's not really, I wouldn't feel comfortable trying to take any more trades off of that because we're already, I mean, they're down here, yes, but um trying to trade up to here to go to that buy side unless it comes down to a discount. Even then, just no. It looked really nice down here. I think even if it went down here to another discount, I would almost expect it just to continue down to sell side down here. Um, but yeah, I think we will just call it a day. All right. Well, we did. I mean, that opening bell. If we did see this trade opportunity here, we'd definitely try to get some of that action. But we were, I think, back testing was more important as far as through my journey. It's probably the most important thing for my development. And I think we learned some good stuff this morning about when to target London's liquidity and when not to target London's liquidity. If the I got just to kind of recap, and I'm gonna back test this more. But if what I think is part of that decision would be if the close of yesterday priced in a premium, I mean a discount, then we can expect London and New York to be bullish. And then if if the overall bias is bullish, then we can expect it to be bullish. And then if it traded into a premium, if price traded into a premium on yesterday's close, we can expect if it traded into a premium and London was bullish when it priced in a premium, then we can definitely expect New York to take out London's liquidity. So, alright guys, well, I hope you guys have a lovely day. It's trading back into that. New day. You could take a trade here. It's just, as far as probabilities go, I don't know. On a 1 minute time frame, it's like we're at a very, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna take any trades today. But alright, well, I'm gonna end the session here. Sorry I wasn't able to get anything today as far as trading opportunities for you guys, but hopefully the knowledge or some of the thoughts that you could go and back test would be valuable to you. So some of my thought processes you could go back test as well and see if I'm right or wrong. But all right, we will catch you guys on